There we go. They just don't get it. They just don't get it, do they? They can't force me to leave my bag up front. I mean, come on now. It's stupid. Your policy is not my problem. I'm not breaking any rules.
Yeah,
Well, correction, I'm not breaking the law. That's the only thing I have to listen to. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but you're going to end up losing your job for unreasonable seizure. You have seized my bag. Go ahead. Hey, that's okay. They just earned them a First Amendment audit. They don't know how to respect people's constitutional rights against unlawful seizures. All right. Hope they love the First Amendment audit. It's not y'all's store. It is funded by the public. It is public property. Come on now. What is so hard to fucking realize about that? Pirate. Oi. Oh, grocery outlet, and I'm live. How's it going, bud? Go ahead. I need to talk to one of the big guys. I need to talk to one of the big guys.
Huh?
I need to talk to one of the big guys. Over her. Big heads.
Okay. I can. Okay. Yeah, I can get some.
Because if you don't like the Constitution, they can stop working here and find another job.
What would you like?
Salem's short $40. Salem's short.
We don't have to. Yours is $1.88.
Gotta find that damn card. This is getting fucking ridiculous these days. They think they're entitled.
Yeah, they put everybody
This
else
is
in
not
that
private
bag,
property.
something like that.
Yeah.
And they don't even.
Well, no. You can't make them leave it up front. You can ask. You know, I mean, you can recommend leave it up front, but that puts y'all lawfully responsible for it. Anything happens to it, whether it be just the bag itself or anything, it doesn't matter. Anything happens to it, y'all are lawfully responsible for it. And I do not have to surrender it. Yeah, whenever you get a chance, can you get one of the big guys up here for me? Appreciate it, hon. Yeah, I need that. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Give me a sec. I'll be right with you.
Huh?
She forgot something. Ma'am?
You forgot something. Busy day.
That's corporate, right?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, she thinks she can force me to leave my bag up front. I don't lose any constitutional rights just because I come in to shop.
That is true. You don't. Unfortunately, there is a policy because of how much theft that we have. That
Well,
we
no,
try and
well, I
enforce.
understand that, but that's where I say, hey, look, if you feel like I'm stealing, call the law.
Right.
I can wait for him. I have no problem doing that. See what I'm saying?
I feel it. I feel it. That is just something that we kind of have to enforce. Though it is really nothing
Well,
against anyone coming in here.
That's the thing. Policy on the customers you can't enforce. I can understand why y'all recommend it, but you can't force it. You see what I'm saying?
It's that, or we get written up. I mean, that's the brutal honesty of this situation.
Well, here's the thing. If y'all get written up from it, you end up having a lawsuit against them yourself.
That's not how this works, bro. I get where you're really coming from, and we've had people try to do that before. This company, they don't care about
They don't care about the Constitution.
they don't care about us. They don't
Yeah.
care about y'all. They care about the money that they make. So people here,
Basically, in other words, that's where I would say go ahead and let her call the law. She will then get fired for making a false report. And I'm live too. First Amendment audit. I'm sorry, but y'all just earned one.
look, bro. I'm trying to.
I know,
work
I
with
know,
you.
I know.
I really.
Yeah,
am.
you never given me no problem. Hell, how many times have you watched me bring my bag in? I don't have to steal. I work.
And look, bro. How many times have I? Hey, man, I need you. To,
Exactly.
we
You've
don't-
always been professional with me.
Wait, like.
But that's just something that people need. These corporations need to understand,
It's
and
that
they're
part.
going to,
It's that part. It's
because they're going to end up losing their business's license because you can't violate the Constitution. Sorry, it just doesn't work that way. For instance, by doing that is depriving people of their private property.
That is, you're right. That is
And
our property.
that right there, guess what? The moment that you deprive someone of their constitutional rights, that's where y'all need to start looking at the big bosses. Look, if we enforce this, we're violating their rights.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying be, rude or disrespectful about it. Just look, I'm not allowed to enforce this because then I'm breaking federal law.
And
That's where they're fucking up because they're breaking federal law.
And I also look at it like this: like you see women coming here all the time. They come in with purses, big old purses all the time.
Exactly.
No one ever
Double standard.
and that's just
You can't tell me to leave my backpack up front until you start telling all the ladies to leave their purses up front.
But then that's the problem because the lady can't go around with her purse because that's all her valuables. Just like someone with their book bag. That's all
Yeah,
her
exactly.
valuables.
Well, I've got all my valuables in the backpack. You think I'm going to trust you guys? No offense. But you think I'm
No,
going to
I
trust
feel
y'all
that
to
we've
watch
had
it?
we've had a
Are you
roll
going
back
to
the cameras before.
physically stop somebody from taking off with my
won't.
backpack? No, she won't.
Lorelai won't.
That's just like if I were to say I'm a random Joe and I take
Hey,
something
let's
and I
talk
leave
there.
the store,
you know,
right?
you know our manager
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, so Lorelai told him to leave his bag up front.
Okay.
But I mean, we kind of know him, and he doesn't feel safe with his belongings being up there. Seeing how we've had to roll back the cameras before while Lorelai's been up there to see people take other people's bags.
Why don't we put his bag behind the shelves?
Well,
Customers don't go back there.
Well,
This is my problem.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
you. We know you.
I know.
But you walk in the door and we tell you not to put your bag, and then another person behind you comes in the door and we tell them to put their bag. It's gonna cause a problem.
But see, here's what the double standard falls under, because not only are y'all actually violating and depriving people of their rights when they come in, because you got to think that's private property.
And here's the thing: if you want to bring your bag in, that's fine. But there is a sign at the front door that says, if you do bring your bag in, we have the right to search it before you leave.
That would actually be unlawful.
But what we'd end up doing, I don't want to cause an issue.
I know.
don't.
I'm not
But what
either.
we'd end up doing is
I'm
call
just
the
trying
police,
to-
and they
yeah.
would do it. And
That's what I say.
don't
You
wanna
know.
cause an issue with you, but I also don't. I can't tell you no, and the next person,
Yeah.
or vice versa.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
see,
can't
I
afford
understand that, and just like I understand, that's where I've actually told people, look, if you feel like I'm stealing, call the law. I'll go right out there and I'll wait for them.
And it's not that we feel like you're stealing. I just don't want it. It will become an issue.
Yeah, it's your higher ups that's causing this problem.
Yeah, it's
Because what your higher ups are actually doing is violating federal law. When you violate the constitutional rights, I've done nothing wrong.
I understand that.
And without
I'm
me
gonna follow
doing
my
anything wrong,
rules
no, I understand that.
by,
It's like I was explaining to him. That's where, like, y'all as company people working here, that's where y'all actually need to stand up and speak with y'all's
We're not that
bigger
big.
Yeah,
guys.
that's
We're not
also,
that big.
They come in here and they're like, we tell him this, and
Yeah.
this is our boss. It's not my problem, and he walks
Yeah,
away.
pretty much.
We're not that big of people.
No.
Like I
Yeah.
told you, they don't care what we say. They don't. We have people call.
They
corporate.
care what their dictatorship
We
says.
we literally have corporate's number up there. We hang corporate's number up every day.
Yeah.
Here's corporate's number. Here's corporate number. Here's corporate number. And you know what
And
happens?
see, you're actually right for doing that. Because you know how many businesses actually will refuse to give it? Oh, it's on the back of the receipt. No, it's
No,
not.
we just give it. Here, you want corporate's number? We have corporate.
Right.
Number all day long. The only thing I can say, I mean, you can choose to leave your bag up there or not. I mean, if you want your bag to feel safe, I have no problem putting it in the office. The office stays locked.
Yeah.
The office has a camera on it 24/7.
I understand
No one will ever
that.
see that. And I know your point is you just don't want to leave your stuff behind. You want to prove your point too. But again, I can't allow you to do something and not
Well,
somebody else. Now, if
that
you're going
right there-
straight to the register,
Yeah.
I don't care. If you're going straight to the register, you're
Well,
fine.
that's another thing I was discussing when it was like, well, how come y'all are going to tell us men that we have to leave our backpacks? Well, see, you're kind of discriminating.
If women come in here with big bags, we make them leave it
Well, I'm
too.
saying, like, their purses, they need to start leaving up there. I mean, if we're going to have to leave
I
our
understand
bags up
that.
there,
And let me
they
tell you
have
something.
to leave their
There are
purses
men that
up
come in here with those side straps on.
Yeah, satchels.
I won't make them take them off.
Their little fanny packs. or
I
whatever.
won't make them take them off. I won't.
That is true.
And I'm not. So I'm just letting you know. It's
Yeah.
the bigger back thing. You gotta understand where we're located, where we're at, and what we do.
You've
Yeah.
literally been
Yeah.
out there before.
A
where people
regular
have-
day.
I've
basis.
literally fucking ran people off because
I
they're
mean,
causing
I
problems
don't
for
know
y'all.
if we fight people on a regular basis.
Yeah,
Because of
I
what
understand
they do.
that.
So I don't want to tell you, hey, don't come in the store no more because you
Mm-hmm.
don't cause an issue. I just can't not follow the rule for you, and the
Mm-hmm.
next person not follow the rule for them.
Tell you what is the one of the names of the big bosses over like the whole company? And I can sort it out in court for you. Fair enough.
I mean, you could call corporate and ask for Bill Bradford.
That's
He's one of the bigger guys.
Okay, but you said Bill Bradford.
Bill Bradford.
Okay.
I mean, you can call him and you can, let him
Yeah.
know. But that it's what we can't go any farther.
Yeah, y'all basically with y'all being the employees, your hands are tied. That's what I
literally
said. I can actually take care of it for you and take them to court over it
Well, I mean,
with me being the customer.
and if that's something that you feel like you need to do, then go ahead. But like I said, I have to follow my rules and my policy.
Yeah.
Because I can't do for one and not for the other.
Yeah.
I just can't do it because that would put me in a situation.
I understand that.
And I need my
Yeah,
job.
I understand that.
So whatever it is that you need to do right now, whether you want to leave your bag up there or
Oh, I've already sit there and
taking care of it.
informed her that you've actually broken federal law by depriving me of my private property.
So I don't know the
But-
law. I'm not a cop. If I was a cop, I wouldn't be stocking shelves.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
I'd be sitting out there in the parking lot getting paid $33 an hour
Or
to do.
sleeping.
Yeah, right,
You
right.
know, you do what you need to do, babe. But
Yeah.
that's the only thing I could.
I
can't
can
let you
take
walk
care of it
around.
for y'all.
I
That way
can't
it's like
let you
y'all don't
walk
even
around
have
with
to
a
bother
backpack
with it.
on if I
Yeah.
don't allow other people to do it too.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And see, this is how it needs to be, professional.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue and fight with you over it.
Yeah, it's stupid. But I would advise against trying to search people now. That's why you
Yeah.
call the law. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think, if I were to go to leave and you grab me, oh, I immediately have the right to turn around and deck you. Because now you gotta think, you can't say shoplifting until I've actually walked out of the store with it.
Well, once you conceal it,
once
it's concealed, you
Yeah.
don't have to walk out the door.
Oh, I've actually done that. I've
If it's-
literally
If it's
fucked with
concealed.
Walmart. And me and my buddy, we would go in there all the time. We put shit in our pocket all the time. Walk around the whole store. And then stop right there before we get to the doors. We'll stop. Pull everything out of our pockets. We go. Can't take shoplifting because I never left the store with it. I didn't take it with me.
And what we try to do is we'll
But
try to
yeah.
get them in the archway of the door. That's why normally we'll be sitting here.
Yeah, in the threshold.
Yeah, we'll be just like this.
Well,
That way-
y'all do have to be careful with doing that because the moment you stop them from leaving, you have to understand it is then a hostage situation. You got to think that's the whole reason why they say, hey, call the law. Because now, here's an instance where you actually could do that. Say if I'm a random Joe and I come up and I hit you, boom, and I'm hitting other customers and I'm hitting other employees. Oh yeah, you have a right to hold me, physically hold me.
Well, see,
That's just you just gotta find a little loophole. That's all.
we specifically have problems with people stealing large quantities of stuff. Like, for instance,
Yeah.
about a month ago, we had a dude come in here, put 8 packs of our medium spare ribs throughout his person. I'm not joking. He had 8 whole packs of medium
I
spare
bet
ribs.
he had a cold ass.
And he had them tucked.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had them tucked around. He had them tucked around here and put them up in his book bag, or not his book bag, in his overcoat and
Yeah.
all this. Walking out the door, acting like he's out the door. Hey man, stop! We know you got. Hey man,
Yeah.
stop! Turns around, starts running.
Yeah.
See, we tackled that man and got our product back. That was
Yeah.
almost $200.
But if my 90-pound office person brought him down. After
She's smaller than me.
He hit her.
Yeah,
and
she
brought
hit her.
him down.
I don't blame her.
He hit
Because
her.
the moment he did that, after already committing a crime, now you just bumped it up to a felony because you had no right to
He
hit
went
her.
to jail.
He
He's
went to
actually
jail.
still in jail.
Because
We
people,
detained
the
him.
moment that you commit a crime, you have no lawful right to self-defense.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a cop, but
Oh, I
I
know.
do. I just have
Oh,
to
I just know
follow
the
my
rights.
rules.
That's all I know. But yeah, I was just informing y'all. That way, y'all do have some knowledge of it. Fair enough.
You have a good one.
You too.
All right, man. See you later.
Later, man. Oh, really? Did somebody seriously? My Powerade. Right here? Alright, appreciate it. Thank you. Nailed it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
What's wrong with you?
Who, me? Oh. I have a problem with anyone that violates federal law. Depriving people of constitutional rights is actually a federal crime. But I didn't say you did. No, I was letting the one of the higher managers know that their employers are actually breaking federal law. Because the moment that you deprive someone of their property, it's actually a crime.
intellectualizing yourself.
No, I have a problem with your big heads actually illegally depriving people of their rights. I don't have a problem with you. It's the illegal policy.
You have a problem that I asked you to do something that is company policy.
No, I have a problem with being deprived of my constitutional rights.
Natural rights. Well, I mean, it is.
Which
company
naturally
policy.
anybody would. This is like
it
you
is-
would be pissed off, or
No,
I'm not
I
pissed
wouldn't.
off.
No,
You would be
Can
upset.
I talk, please? I would not be upset that a company is asking me to follow their rules. And that is, it's on the sign outside the door. You have to see if you come in.
Yeah, an illegal signage.
Your large bags are checked up front. Meaning, you have to leave it up front to prevent shoplifting. That is all I asked you to do, because you leave your bags up front. That is not prohibiting you of anything. That is actually making sure our products don't get stolen. I'm not saying you're a thief.
No, I know that. I never said that you did.
So, but
Well, that's
next
why.
time-
That's why I
next
say,
time-
hey, if
next
you
time-
feel like I'm stealing, just call the law.
Next time, you can come to me about it instead of talking to all of the other employees that work here.
I go
Because
to the
I
higher
asked
ups.
you to use it.
I go to the higher ups. Next time, I'll bring a lawsuit against you. And that can cost you people their jobs. So, yeah, you really don't want to play that game with me. You're trying to make something a bigger issue, and you've committed a federal crime. You will lose your job. Oh, speaking of which, I need to get a picture.